Hi pile 1. So whoever chose this white flowers, let's get started. What's actually blocking my pile 1 from achieving their manifestation? What is stopping them from becoming a total baddie? Let's get started. So first thing I see over here is there are most of the air and water signs over here. Quite intellectual and intelligent people, quick with words, quite confused. Someone over here is in the Garun force or praise to Garun Devta. You're heavily protected by angels. Someone loves the story of Egypt. Someone loves animals over here. Someone has been seeing snakes in their dreams. Or there's a message from the snakes. Something to do with that. Someone loves boating, river rafting, or even swimming. And I see the numbers 10, 2, 12, 14, and 8 very significant in your reading. So let's get started. Now, whatever the cards I have got for you, first thing I need to tell you, pile 1, is you're really smart, amazing with words, and extremely talented creative individuals. You can win anyone over with just your intellect and words. You know, some people who just don't have to do anything in action because their words itself are like sugar. You know, like they have their way with words. They're a smooth talker. So I see those kind of people over here. Then what's the issue? Like, what's being blocked? Even though you people are extremely intelligent and diplomatic people, you're sharp with your words, yeah. Like, so for my pile 1, what I see is actually blocking your manifestations from coming together is you're very bitter with your words sometimes and can actually hurt people. You know, because as I can see that you use more of your mind than your heart when you're speaking or when you're communicating something. So people think that you're very detached and maybe you have a very selfish motive of anything that you want in your life. People think that you don't have your heart and soul into it, it's only your mind, and actually you want something out of the situation or people. So they kind of see you in a way that you're not reliable. You know, they can't trust you very soon. And also, even though you have the best of brains anyone could have and you're amazingly creative people, you don't give yourself credit for that because you give the key of that into someone else's hands. So you let other people take the decision for you because you do not want to take decisions. You hate commitment. You hate taking responsibility for things because you think that it's a risk. And I see, pile 1, you are reluctant to take risks in your life. The moment you start balancing when how you should be speaking and when you should work with your emotions, like for example when you should be very firm with your boundaries and when you should lower down your boundaries to speak to someone in a kind manner, when someone needs your love and care and attention, and when someone needs their own time and a detached approach. If you know that, because I always see that you're stuck in your head, like you always give the other person to take decisions for you and your life because you don't want to take the responsibility for it. The moment you start taking everything into your consideration, like it's my life and I will be the one taking decisions, because I see you're extremely talented people who are going to achieve a lot of success in life. Your manifestation is just around the corner. But you know what's blocking it? It's your control that you have given to someone else, your life's control. You make other people take decisions for you, and that's not right, pile 1, because it's your life in the end. You cannot blame anyone, even if they're elder to you, even if they love you so much, even if the people are more experienced than you, they haven't lived the life you are living. So no one is capable of taking the best decision for you except for you. The moment you start balancing that emotions and intellect are different things, and I do not need to rely on someone just because they're more experienced than me, you're actually going to see a lot of growth in your life. I'm not saying don't listen to people, but take your own decisions. You know, stop being in your head and stop thinking that, you know, I don't trust myself, basically, because I think that you always do that because you're scared that what if I make a mistake? What if I take a risk and it goes wrong? Trust me, pile 1, you take a risk, and I see Ace of Swords over here. You will be given an amazing, lucky opportunity. In your future, I see that if you take a leap of faith, you only have luck, and the wheel of fortune is in between. So it's actually your luck turning in your favor. Everything is coming in full circle. You are getting lucky. You're balancing things. You're traveling. You're going out there. You're putting yourself out there. You're trusting your instincts, and you're actually doing what you intend on doing instead of just asking 10 people whether you should be doing it. Because I see at the bottom of the deck, it's judgment. The moment you take your life into your own hands, instead of asking multiple people for advices, even if it's tarot, you can take a guidance, but you are the one who has to take a decision for it, right? No one's taking decision for you over here. We're just guiding you. So take a decision by yourself. It's your life. You do not want to be giving it in someone else's hand and then regretting later on. Pile one. Life is too short for it to be lived for others, but for yourself. Introspect about it. And I know you are my charmers, and you have what it takes, because I see you have amazing communication, amazing brain, like whatever you put your mind to, because emotions are less. I see that you actually achieve it, because the Rahu influence over here is more. You know that if I set a goal, I'm going to achieve it. Then why do you have to listen to other people and their opinions on whether you will be able to do a certain thing or not, or whether a relationship will work out or not? Why do you listen to other people to decide whether your relationship is true or not, or whether your partner actually loves you or not? It's something that you should decide for yourself. You're already smart enough. And God gives you signs. God is there, you are there. Then why do you need another person to be taking decisions for you? And I also see that your manifestation is right around the corner. It is like a completion for you. Just have to change your mindset. Instead of being stuck and confused about your own decisions, just take that leap of faith. You're gonna see wonders happening in your life. Pile one. Trust yourself, and you'll see that was the reason why everything was being blocked. If you don't trust your manifestation, and if you don't trust yourself, it's never gonna come true. I'm sorry, you cannot rely on someone else to be doing things for you and then manifestation comes true. Manifestation starts with you and your belief in it. So believe that whatever you're doing, if you put your heart and soul into it, it is going to come true. And also, pile one, I have noticed one thing, that you have everything that it takes, but you always wait that when the time is perfect, I will take action. When this completes, then I will start doing something. When this happens is when I'm going to be happy. You can't put in your happiness or your success at stake and delay. What actually causes problems for you, they say, right, like, what is my greatest aspect is as well as my weakness. So your mind is your strength, but as well as your weakness, because you're creating it. You over analyze every situation so much that you are always in a stuck state, like all the pros and cons. It's not like you do not have knowledge about it, but you never take action towards it because you're always waiting for the right time to come for taking action, and then it's all in your vicinity, but you're just not ready to take action because you're always juggling between two things, like, should I do this or not, this or that, would it be right or not? You take one step forward and two steps backwards. You have everything that it takes. Wheel of fortune in the middle. That means all your manifestations will come true. Just get out of your head and start doing things. Don't be so detached and only think from logic that you forget that the main reason for manifestation to come true is trust and emotions. You need to put your heart and soul into something to get what you want to be achieved, whether it's any manifestation, whether it's one form of career, family, or love. You need to know that it's not just logic that works. You need to take action and believe that action is going to work. Your mental confusion is causing you problems, and it's blocking your manifestation. I hope you will get the mental clarity as well as the faith to take action towards your goals, because you have everything, pile one. It's just that you overthink about everything too much. Yeah, I hope you understood. Hi, pile 2, whoever chose my pink flowers or came through the image, this is your reading. So what is stopping my pile 2 from actually being a baddie, a full-blown baddie, and achieving their goals? What is blocking their manifestation? Let's get started. So some of the confirmations, someone over here could be from a medical field. loves music or loves playing a particular musical instrument. People in this group are very pure people and so confident at the same time, very intuitive, believes in equal give and take, and are a very harsh judge of character. They can actually get to know what intention does someone have towards them or another person. Extremely loyal, determined, very protective about their near and dear ones, honest, and almost a celebrity kind of a personality, like too good to be true kind of a personality. Very fierce, determined to achieve their goal, very balanced. And most of the people over here are air, water, and fire signs. Someone could belong to a legal field or a justice field, like an advocate, an officer, or someone in the higher judiciary position. Someone over here could be even a celebrity or wants to become a celebrity. You people love birds, and someone over here is a huge cat person. Someone loves helping the needy, orphanages, NGOs. Someone is thinking of adopting. Someone is soon going to celebrate their birthday, or a birthday celebration is coming soon. And someone needs ancestral healing over here. So these are the messages I was getting for this pile 2. Now let's get started with your reading. Pile 2, after all that jazz about you and that star quality that you actually possess, what's stopping you from achieving what you actually want? Pile 2, even if we have all the resources, but if we don't start and just start thinking of how it's going to be ending, like if you always think about the future never comes actually, because we are not doing anything on the present to make it come true, right? That's exactly what my pile 2 is doing. They think of an outcome even before starting to do something. Pile 2 does not need criticizers or like anyone who would judge them, because they judge themselves so harshly. They have such perfectionistic tendencies. I know you're good at everything, but that does not mean that pile 2, not everything is black and white. There's also gray area in life and in situations. You can't always be doing everything right? So I see that in pile 2, you judge yourself very harshly. You would be so loving to everyone but yourself, which you should be. You think that everything that you do is not enough. Every effort that you put is not enough. Anything that you do is not that great. You don't give yourself credit, yaar. Like, who is going to be giving you credit if you don't give yourself? I see you in a state where you overthink about a situation so much, but you don't take action towards it. You judge yourself so harshly that you're like, what's the point? Whatever I do, I'm going to fail at it. You think of yourself as a failure. You think of yourself so negatively that you're actually stopping your manifestation from coming true. Just because it's all in your head. Like, you only self-sabotage yourself. There's no one else. You're your worst enemy. You don't need an enemy, pile 2. You're doing it for yourself. You need to get in this Queen of Wands. You need to take action towards it. Rome was not built in a day, right? Pile 2, you have the it quality in you. You just need to start taking action towards it. Step by step, you're going to actually reach your goal. So stop being in your head and start putting action towards it. Even if it's a exam, an interview, a relationship, you can't just think of the first day you meet someone that, will he marry me? Will she marry me? How is future going to be like? You built into future. Nothing is decided. You always have free will. So even achieving or becoming that star of your own life and of others is still in your hand. Even if it's written in your destiny and you don't reach out to it, if you don't do anything to reach to it, even though you have all the potential in the world. See, the world card itself says that nothing can stop you if you start taking action towards your goals. And if you stop saying so harsh about yourself, because even the angels feel bad when you start talking negatively about yourself, because you're the kids of God. We are the children of God, and when we speak something bad about ourselves, God feels hurt, right? Stop self-sabotaging and thinking so much negatively about your own self or what went wrong in the past. It's not necessary that if something went wrong in the past, it's going to happen again, right? Maybe you had to learn something to do it in a different way. It doesn't mean that failure is guaranteed. It's just process of life, right? That you have to try and try till you win. And you already are winning, my friend. You're just not seeing it. because you're so self-critical that you don't see your progress, you don't see how much far you have come, you only see what's left to cover. Just turn around once and look how far you have come, what kind of a person you used to be 5 or 10 years ago and how you are now. It's going to showcase a lot of what has changed, and what you never even thought you would be. You are now that person. You have achieved something that you couldn't even think of. Then what's stopping you now? And for any one of you who were having sleepless nights about something that happened in the past which you're not able to forget, if someone had betrayed you, if you have lost trust, if something keeps you awake at night, something does not let you sleep, even if it's your dreams or goals, or even if it's a situation that happened in the past, pile 2, it's in the past. It happened for a reason. That person, that situation, or the people who have hurt you will get karma for it. You know, you don't be in your head about it and start ruining your future and your manifestations from coming true. You just because something with someone did not work out in the past does not mean that you do not deserve to have the love of your life, or the dream job, or the best health, best body, a celebrity status. You know, leave whatever happened in the past in the past. It's supposed to be there, and take that leap of faith. Love yourself enough to actually leave that behind and start fresh. Judgment is going to be served. You will get your good karma, and the person who hurt you or the situation that hurt you, they will get their own karma. God will show judgment. But just be mindful that you can't always be resenting towards someone and just ruin your life because of that. You have a lot to live and lot of good things to see. Life is not just bad. It has a mixture of everything, right? If you have seen the bad, you will see the good, right? So be that positive person you used to be and show the world what you are. And that's the biggest revenge you could take from anyone who ever undermined your presence or your value in their life. You don't need to prove anyone anything, but prove it to yourself, pile 2, that you deserved always this kind of treatment, always the star treatment, always the best of the best. You deserve the world. Life is already hard, pile 2. You don't have to create more chaos and conflict for yourself. Make your life more loving and easier for yourself. Even if people can't be good to you, be good to yourself. You know, start that step, take that one step, and just see one step at a time. Don't think of the consequence or what the result is going to be like. Just have faith in the universe, have faith in your angels and your guides, your God, whomever you pray to. Just have faith in them and just take that step. Be loving to yourself and to the people who support you. When you talk negatively about yourself, you're basically talking negatively about the you're basically talking negatively about anyone who likes you, for that matter of fact. Anyone who loves you, who trusts in you, who believes in you, that you can do it. If I can believe, pile 2, that you have that star quality and you will be the star of your own life and even of the others. You have everything that it takes. Why can't you believe in it? If a stranger is able to read your cards and tell you that you have that it quality, not everyone is given that it quality in them. Not everyone is as blessed as you, pile 2. You have everything it takes, then why are you thinking negatively about yourself? In the future, I see that if you take the steps and the right actions and be positive and confident the way you usually are, you're going to see huge amount of luck, love, prosperity, and being rewarded. Recognition is on its way, and an opportunity will be given to you. How you utilize it, it's up to you. But just know that you're being loved and you're always supported. So you're a human after all, yeah. Don't think like that about yourself, you know. In life, everything cannot be right and everything cannot be wrong. Believe me, pile 2, you have a lot of abundance, good health, happy family life, and loads of opportunities in your future. You just need to believe and take that one step and leave what's behind in the past, okay? Like when you see someone with so much of potential actually not seeing it because someone actually chose to let them not see their potential is really sad. Like, I know people are like that, but as a reader or as a friend of yours, I would just say that just come out of this energy. You don't deserve to be over here. You deserve to be here. This is who you actually are. And this is how you have been treating yourself. Why do you have to think about people who don't even care about you? Yeah. You have to show them that I am the star. You think about me. I am top. I'm on the top where you can't even reach. If you want to come from here to here, you have to start taking action. Be so fierce and so determined towards your goal, so loyal, and just be like, this is what I'm meant to do and I'm going to do it. And then you see that one step is going to take you so far. Stop doubting yourself. You're a really loving person, and if you're so good to others, why not be good to yourself, right? So I see for confirmation 17, 20, 21, 1, 3, and 9 are some of the numbers that I could find for this pile. It could somehow resonate to you. I see, and I also see someone coming to you with an offer of love. It's all happening for you, pile 2. Just have faith. Okay, that's all I have for you, pile 2. Thank you. Thank you for staying with me and understanding what I'm trying to say. Love you. Take care of yourself, and I know you're gonna rock it. Bye.